What's going on, everybody? This is Derek from Kennel. Per subscriber's request, I'm going to do a video on what I feed my dogs and how I feed my dogs. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start with the Sports Mix Premium. It's a high energy dog food. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty much affordable, and it lasts for about maybe 2.5 weeks. Just for example, it's only about $35, so it's on the low end when it comes to how much expensive it is. It's not really that expensive. You can get it from your local store, your local dog food store. Here, I get mine at Champwork. Champwork is here in Kansas City. It's also where I get my cages from. I know a lot of people have been asking, where do I get my cage from that I keep mine in? Where do you get that heavy duty cage? Well, I get it from a place here in Kansas City called Champwork. I'm pretty sure they'll mail it or ship it to you, whatever it has to be done in order to get you a cage if you're really interested. So let me know if you guys are interested in those kennels. And secondly, we feed our dogs Victor. Victor, I've been using Victor since Mo Kennel Lex was a puppy, so I say about 7 years now. It's a grain-free, active dog and puppy food, so that means it's for all life stages where you can feed your dogs this dog food while they're whelping as puppies, all the way up until the adulthood, where they're full grown and mature. This dog food has never let me down. I've never had any skin issues, no rashes, anything like that when I've been feeding Lex this dog food. And I have another dog here that's all white who strictly only eats grain-free dog food. So Vanilla Scott and Lex, they pretty much are mainly Victor, but I feed them and I mix up the Victor in their food as well, just to kind of save a little bit of the dollar, because like in the dog world, the dog food can get expensive when you start to add more dogs to your program. So let me show you guys how we do this. Normally what I like to do with my dogs, I feed them about 2.5 cups a day, depending on the size of the dog. And I'll mix some beef and I'll mix some canned food in there along with another couple powder supplements just to make sure my dogs are performing in tip-top shape when I need them to be in tip-top shape. And this cup right here is about 2 cups of dog food. I have lines that measure it. So what I do is I just top it all the way off, dump 1 or 2 in there, and then I might, just top it off with another little mixture of the Victor, just because I like the way it works so good with my dogs. And Vanilla Scott gets nothing but pure Victor every time. So she'll get 2.5 cups of that. And everybody else, they get 1 cup of Victor. Then I throw the raw in there. Raw is good for their coat. They love the taste of it. They love the smell of it. If you give your dogs raw, they're gonna devour it in seconds. So I keep them on a raw diet as well. Some breeders, they like to keep their dogs on all raw. To each his own to that. Here in Mo Kennel, raw is it's a little bit on the high end if you want to feed your dogs all raw. And I don't got nothing against anybody who does do it, but we just don't do it like that here in Mo Kennel. I give them the best of both worlds.
Now, does it matter about any type of brand of the raw meat?
It doesn't really matter if you're gonna give them raw. You can give them raw beef. I'm using beef, and then I use lamb meat as well when I can get my hands on some lamb. I'll give them some lamb meat. For example, I got lamb puppy pedigree food that I'm gonna get the dogs too. I'm gonna mix this in as well. I mix this in with the raw. I got some other supplements I'm gonna let you guys see that I mix in with the dog food as well. I'm gonna give you the whole scoop, the whole process. I'm just gonna let you guys check out everything. And I don't do this every single day. Dogs don't eat like this every day. But as often as possible, I like to make sure that they're eating good.
So this is also good for female carrying puppies.
Oh, most definitely. It's most definitely good for a female carrying puppy. Because we want to get them as much protein and nutrients as possible. You want to make sure that if a female's carrying a puppy, that she's full, she's not hungry, she's not needing for no food. So you want to keep them happy, extremely happy. Vanilla Sky could potentially be eating for more than just her. So we want to make sure that we keep her nice and fed as well. You know, I'm not giving them a whole lot of this canned food either, y'all. This is just really just to soak up the supplements and the powder that I put in their dog food. But they love the taste, they love the smell of it. And so, you know, we've been rocking like this for a second now. Okay, now we also add this 5-in-1 Gorgeous. This supplement right here, it says it right on the bag. It's for skin care, coat, itching, joint inflammation, digestive enhancement, and total glute health. It's pretty self-explanatory. I really don't have to tell you guys why I use this for our dogs, but this is it's pretty new. 6% protein, 10% fish oil, everything your bull needs. This is specifically for the American Bully. So I get this at Champ Work too. I know a couple people are gonna wanna know I get this at Champ Work. It's in a powder form. And I just give my dogs a spoonful of it. You store it right on top. This is for my old school people right here. If you're old school and you're a breeder, you know what Extra Bloom is, okay? Extra Bloom is another protein weight gainer. Keeps your dogs looking extra bully. You know, for us folks that like that extra bull look, the girth, the extreme, you know, I'll give them a spoon of this too as well. And I just lay it right on top of the lamb, the chopped lamb canned food, so that way when I get the mix in it, everything will just blend right up.
Your bully or dog won't have any problem of adapting or digesting this at all?
Yes, sir. The digestive system, the raw meat is going to work very well for the dog's digestive system. Along with the Oregon 5-in-1 powder that we put in there. All of that helps with the digestive system. It helps with making sure the dog is healthy and in tip-top shape, ready to perform. Notice how I'm not mixing it all the way up in the dog food. I'm just mixing it just enough just to get the powdery, the powder substance, make sure it's not all dry going down their throat. That's really all I'm doing. I still want them to decipher the difference between the meat and the kibble so they don't choke. It's simple. It's not going to be a crumb left. Alright. That's how we do it, man. Nothing too fancy. We just keep our dogs healthy. Oh, just a side note, let me throw this in here. Our dogs eat twice a day. Usually, I don't feed them like this at nighttime because it's nighttime here right now. I normally don't feed them like this at nighttime. This is normally their daytime meal. And they'll eat, like I said, twice a day. And at nighttime, I cut that whole feed in half. I'll probably give them a cup of each, or a half cup of each, just to equal 1 cup at nighttime, just to settle them down because yeah, they've been running and they've been playing all day long. They done pooped, they done peed, you know, the food from this morning now. So I'll go ahead and give them, you know, another food, another serving, kind of like a dinner, a breakfast and a dinner. So just to keep my dogs nice and healthy like that.
And once again, what's all the food you give your dogs to make up these meals?
Yeah, we give them, I mix the sports mix with the Victor. Give them some raw beef, raw chicken, chicken breast. If I do give them chicken with the bones, I'll make sure it's halfway cooked. I don't cook it fully, but I'll cook it halfway. And then I might mix a couple supplements in as well. It's more Kennel, y'all. Yeah.